let's begin. Please stop the video and do the activity. Over the last several lessons, we have learned how to talk about ourselves, and we have learned how to talk about things we like and don't like. We've talked about food, and we've talked about things we're wearing. We've talked about school as well. Now we're going to pull it all together. We're going to learn how to present ourselves to someone else or to a group of people. We're going to learn how to introduce ourselves and talk about ourselves. So let's join the class as they do this.
The second part of the lesson for today, class, is going to be, we're going to be practicing how to present ourselves. And here we are basically reviewing all of the things that we've learned from the beginning, way back from September. So for example, you're going to start by saying hello, and then you're going to give your name. My name is, so on the first line, you just put your name. And then you're going to tell us how old you are. So just put your age, whether it's 10, 11, whatever age you are, just put the number. Number 3, you're going to tell us how many brothers and sisters you have. If you don't have any brothers, you'll just say, I don't have any brothers. Or if you don't have any sisters, you can say, I don't have any sisters. Next, you're going to give us your address. And here you can use any address you want. You don't necessarily have to put your real address. You can just make up an address. And that goes the same for your telephone number. Just use any 7 numbers that we've already learned, mix them up to make up a phone number. And then you're going to tell me what school you go to. Well, let's all just say that, let's give our school a name, and we'll use that. So let us think about it. What should we call our school? What name should we give our school? What name would you like? Yes? And that's the name of the school we're going to use. Golden Bell School. Thank you, Pastor Whut, for your input. And the next question is, you're going to tell us what grade you are in. So put the grade, let's put the grade that we're in. What grade are we in here?
10.
Okay, or maybe we can put what level we're in. Level 1. Okay, let's use for the grade, we're going to put it, I am in grade level 1. Next, my teacher's name is, and I'll put my name on the board for you. The next question, in my school, we have library and a gymnasium. And the next question, I like to, and here I want you to put down, what do you like to do? Do you like to read? Do you like to sing? Do you like to play an instrument? Do you like to go for a walk? Do you like running, jogging? Think of something that you really, really enjoy doing during your free time as a hobby. And list 2 things for me that you like. And the next question is, you're going to tell us what is your favorite color. So here we are reviewing our colors. And your favorite food. What is your favorite food? You can use the food that we've practiced or some new food that you've learned since then. So whatever you like, you may put down here as for your favorite food. And then under that it says, I don't like, and then I want you to name a vegetable that you do not like, and a fruit that you do not like. And then underneath that, I want you to tell me what vegetable you really, really like. What vegetable do you love And what fruit do you really, really like a lot? So here we are reviewing our fruit and vegetable vocabulary. And then the last question, the last sentence is you are going to tell us what you are wearing today. So here we are practicing our theme clothing. And just tell us, for example, if that was me, I would say I am wearing a black sweater. I am wearing a white blouse. I am wearing a beige skirt. So name what you're wearing. When you finish that, the little survey, presentation 1 survey, the next step is going to be, when you're finished with that, is I'm going to ask somebody to present themselves to the class. As soon as you're finished answering all those questions, filling out that survey, then I'm going to ask you to come up to the front and present yourself.
You have heard the teacher reading the questions. Now it's your turn. Would you begin to answer these questions? If you have the sheet of paper that the teacher was using, you may answer the questions by filling in the blank spaces in those sheets. If you don't have that sheet, go back to the beginning of that part of this video. Go back to where the teacher is reading the questions and write the questions down. You can fill in the blank as you do that, putting in your information. Are you ready? Let's begin. Please stop the video and do the activity.
All right, so now that we have finished our survey, I'm going to ask Carrie Lynn. Carrie Lynn, would you please come up to the front and present yourself now? Present yourself to the rest of the group. Nice and loud to the microphone. Okay, look at the camera. There you go. Start saying hello.
My name is Carly. I'm 30 years old. I have 2 brothers and 7 sisters. My address is English Street, 572. My telephone number is 4146121. I go to global school. I'm in grade level 10. My teacher's name is Mrs. Drisky. In my school, we have a library and jimnaezium. I like to read and sing songs. My favorite color is red, and my favorite food is rice. I don't like cabbage, and I don't like banana fruit. I love carrots, vegetable, and grapes fruit. Today I'm wearing black sweater, blue jeans, and red shirt.
Thank you very much. And one more. Sabut, would you please come up and introduce yourself to the group? Please. And let us listen carefully to what Pavsablu is going to say about herself. Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Pavsablu. I'm 50 years old. I have 2 brothers and 7 sisters. My address is English Street. House number is 572. My telephone number is 44621. I go to global school. I am in grade level 10. My teacher's name is Mrs. Drisky. In my school, we have a library and a gymnasium. I like to read a book and sing a song. My favorite color is camelon, and my favorite food is rice. I don't like carrots and I don't like bananas, but I love potatoes and grapes. Today I'm wearing sweater, shirt, and jacket.
Thank you very much.
You have heard some of the students introduce themselves, present themselves. Now it's your turn. Stop the video, turn to your friend or to the whole class, and present yourself. Give all the information on that piece of paper. Answer all the questions that the teacher gave. Are you ready? Let's begin. Please stop the video and do the activity. Very good. Well done. Now we're going to learn how to ask another person for that information and get them to tell us. When we ask someone for that information, we call that an interview. An interview. So when we interview one another, we can use the questions on the piece of paper. Let's join the class as they do this.
Now, class, I want you to turn the page, and the last page in this activity is an interview. And here, what we're going to do is, I'm going to, again, ask you to work in groups, and one is going to ask the questions, and the other one is going to answer the questions. Now, I'm going to just give you a couple of minutes to practice these interviews with your partner. And when you're finished, then again, we're going to ask volunteers to come up to the front. All right? You may begin.
If you have the questions that the teacher gave us on the piece of paper, you can use that. Read the question to your friend and write down the information as they give it to you. If you don't have that piece of paper, I will show you the questions on the screen, and you may write them down from there. You may need to pause the video. Are you ready? Let's begin. Hello. What is your name? How old are you? Do you have any brothers or sisters? What is your address? What is your telephone number? What school do you go to? What grade are you in? What is your teacher's name? Do you have a library and a gymnasium in your school? What do you like to do? What is your favorite color and favorite food? What vegetables and fruit do you like? What are you wearing today? Okay, now that we have the questions, let's join the class and watch as they interview each other.
All right, very good. Now that we've had a chance to practice our interviews, I would like to, for example, call on Pavsabut and Carrie Lynn. Would you please come up and take a seat? And Pavsabut, I'm going to ask you to ask Carrie Lynn all these questions, and you may refer to your chart on presentation 1, okay? Because you will be answering these questions. All right, we may begin. All right, let's hear let's listen to the two girls' interview. You may begin, nice and loud.
Hello, how are you? How are you?
I'm fine.
What's the name?
My name is Kelly.
How old are you?
I'm 13 years old.
Do you have any brother or sisters?
Yes, I have. I have two brothers and 7 sisters.
What is your address?
My address is English 3 Faevorit.
What is the telephone number?
My telephone number is 44621.
What school do you go to?
I go to Global School.
What grade are you in?
I'm in grade level 10.
What is your teacher's name?
My teacher's name is Mrs. Risky.
Do you have a library and a gymnasium in your school?
Yes, in my school we have a library and gymnasium. I like to read and sing a song.
Okay. What is your favorite color and favorite food?
My favorite color is red and my favorite food is rice.
What vegetables and fruit don't you like?
I don't like cabbage and I don't like banana.
What are you wearing today?
Today I'm wearing black sweater, blue jean, and red shirt.
Thank you.
Thank you, girls. Job well done. Excellent. Thank you very much.
You saw the students interviewing each other. Now it's your turn. Would you take your list of questions, stop the video, turn to your friend and ask them these questions. How old are you? Where do you go to school? What is your teacher's name? And so on. Are you ready? Let's begin. Please stop the video and do the activity. Well, let's wrap up. What did we learn today? Well, we began by reviewing some of the things we had learned before about classroom items, about food, and families. We also reviewed prepositions. Those are the words that let us talk about how two things are located in relationship to one another. And we learned how to pull together a lot of what we know in introducing ourselves, presenting ourselves to someone else or a group of people. And we learned how to interview someone else, how to ask them for that information. Next lesson, we will learn how to present someone else to our friend or a group of people. I hope you've enjoyed the lesson. This has been English Without Limits. I'm Doug Sadler. Have a good day.